Will I come back? People ask me. Many spiritual masters in the Buddhist tradition have come back again and again for the sake of their followers. You yourself took 2 more births after enlightenment to fulfill your Guru's dream. So, will you be coming back again just for one last time in case we do not make it this time? Let me confirm this to you once again. I am not coming back for sure because my expiry date is long over. Some people who are a little more perceptive clearly see that I do not even exist. This actually happened. Every year we take a large group of Isha meditators to the Himalayas, and Tapovan is one of the places they visit. That year, for some reason, I stayed back at Gomukh. I did not accompany them to Tapovan. In Tapovan, there is a lady called Bengali Ma. She has been living there for many years. She asked our meditators, "Who are you people? Where are you coming from?" They said, "We are Isha meditators and we have come with our Guru." She said, "Can I see his picture?" So they pulled out a picture of mine and showed it to her. She looked at it and said, "Oh, he is wonderful, but he is gone long time ago." They said, No, he has come with us, he is walking with us." She said, "No way, he is gone." So these people came back to Gomukh. They thought that during the time they went up, I was gone. They were a little terrified when they saw me, and then they told me what happened. I thought I had covered myself pretty well, but if she was able to see it, obviously it was not well enough. I am real, or I have made myself more real than most people are. But from the account books of humanity, I am gone a long time ago. This gives me much freedom though, but stretching it one more time is not a proper thing to do. Even this time it happened only because I got tangled up with the project of consecration of the Dhyanalinga. Otherwise this one would not be. As it is, all the basic infrastructure that is needed for life to continue has been dismantled. But I am still on. This is not good. Existentially, it is not considered good. Once the basic infrastructure that is necessary to keep this life going is gone, that person has no business here. They should be gone. In our longing for liberation, we dismantled all the infrastructure. Then, since we landed up with an impossible project, we tried to continue on and on. Now that is also done, and no one knows why the hell we are continuing anymore. Just to see some more full moons, maybe? Not really, because I remember too many of them and the damn moon is not changing. Once you have deciphered the fundamental of how it happens, tomorrow, even if a totally new creation happened, it would still not be interesting enough to go there. It is like this. Let us say there is a super hotel which has 1,000,000 rooms. If you go there as a customer, they give you a key card which opens only your room. You are just entering one room, so you are very excited when you enter it. Now if the hotel manager tells you there is another room with a better view and asks if you would like to take it, you say yes, I am excited. But there is a cleaning person there. She has one simple key which opens every room, but she is not excited about the new room with the view because she has seen plenty of rooms. She has seen all the superficial, small decor, changes from room to room and all that. I am sure even she has not opened all the 1,000,000 rooms, but because she has seen so many and she even cleans them every day, and she is not excited about entering one more new room. This is so with self-realization also. Once you have this key, you can open any number of rooms. Have you opened everything? No. If you have the time and the inclination, it is possible to open every room. But one room is not so different from the other. Similarly, If you enter a new universe, everything may look different, but it is not so different. The fundamentals are all the same. So when you have seen enough, you start dismantling the fundamental infrastructure that is necessary to sustain life. There is a certain span of life can run. Even now, without the support that I take from a few people around me, I would not be able to keep my body intact. I am doing fine, but without a little bit of support around me, it would not be possible to maintain the integrity of my body at all, because it is well past its expiry date. Besides, technology wise, me coming back is crude technology. We are establishing a slightly better way of doing things. Moreover, it is very wrong to think that if this person is not there, what will happen? This happened when Kamaraj was the chief minister of Tamil Nadu. You should know that most of the infrastructure that you see in this state were all done during his time. We are still enjoying what he did. Once Kamaraja was touring the state when he was the chief minister. He was somewhere near Madurai. It was some village and they had just transferred a police sub-inspector from there. That officer had been there for a few years and he had bonded well with the people and done many things for them. So he was a very popular sub-inspector and the people were very agitated by his transfer. In India, it is very rare that people love a policeman, but this policeman had earned the people's love and they all protested. So when the chief minister came visiting, they said, "We don't want this sub-inspector to be transferred." Kamaraj replied, "It is wonderful that there is such a wonderful sub-inspector here, but I want you to know we are capable of producing many more wonderful sub-inspectors. You will see the next one will be even better." Even a political leader had such wisdom. Fortunately, we had wonderful people in the country, but unfortunately, they never had enough power in their hands to do anything. So don't get into this mode. Please come back Sadhguru, come back Sadhguru. No, it is not necessary. The next generation we produce should be far better than us. Whenever I leave, whenever that is, for 80 years after that, my presence will be stronger, much stronger than the way it is right now. This is to ensure that all of you are dead before I go. Yes, this is because once you start people on a certain process, there is a certain responsibility that you finish it. So I want to ensure that everyone who was in some way touched by me is cleaned up from the planet before I leave completely. Since they taught you all those tricks in inner engineering with which you may live 160 years, I am keeping it for 80 years after the body is gone, just in case you survive to become 160. That is why these 80 years. 80 years is almost like another lifetime, but there will be no physical presence. For physical presence, we will establish enough systems, but the presence will be much stronger than the way it is right now, because the burden of carrying a physical body will not be there. So am I going to be a disembodied being? Obviously, if my body is buried or burned, I will be disembodied, if you want to call it that. But the body is on many different layers. What you pick up from the planet, you have to put back. The rest of the body, to put it in modern terminology, is more like a software. The software still stays on a minimal platform. Right now, it is on a solid physical platform. If this platform goes away, it will stay in a very minimal platform. It will not take another physical platform. This will be far more efficient than being in a physical platform because of various things. So why not stay forever? There is no such thing as forever, long or short. If it is needed, one can hang on and do that kind of thing, but it is not needed because we have set up a more sophisticated arrangement for that purpose. We will come out with many more spiritual processes which can be transmitted to the masses without much preparation. It is still a pure method, not some fake stuff. Right now, I thought it is not relevant to do that because I am still around. I can do the mass processes more intricately. I adjust a very intricate process to a particular mass that is there and make things happen. It is still very much possible for us to do it that way, but mass processes will slowly roll out of this after some time because that will be long term insurance. Above all, there is the Dhyanalinga, so there is really no need to hang on forever. Why do you care? You will be dead and gone anyway.